Hey everybody, this is NDM here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Okay, so in the last episode, the events in the Silent Chasm took place. We saw Jumpluff and we reunited with Shiftry, and then we encountered the evil legendary Zapdos, the evil legendary bird Zapdos, not the evil legendary Zapdos. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Okay, so we're going to get started now, and we're not going to head straight over to Mt.Thunder because we have to do some grinding before we head up there. Good morning, Lewis. Did you sleep well? Okay, we should be heading to Mt.Thunder to do the Shiftry rescue, right? But Alakazam said that we should be properly prepared before we try. What should we do? We can go to Mt.Thunder right now or later, it's up to you. But anyway, let's do our best like always. Yeah, Bulbasaur, we are not going up to Mt.Thunder. We are actually going to get ourselves prepared before we head up there. So probably these two episodes that I'll record today are just going to be me doing missions and stuff to get a few levels up. So then we're ready to take on Mt.Thunder. So yeah, that's basically all that's going to take place today. I want to get Pikachu and Bulbasaur up to level 16 at least. 17 would be okay, but I don't know if I'd be able to get them up to level 17 today. I might be able to in the span of the two videos, but I also need to get Elekid up a few levels, so this is definitely going to be most beneficial to do before we head up to Mt.Thunder. Right, okay, so we are going to do some missions, and I don't know which one to do. Preferably one that's going to give us a good reward. Let's look. 100 Poké and that's it. You don't get any bonus item for it. Revive a Seed and a bonus item. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do this one. Alright, okay. So, job list, take job. And when I do these missions, I'm not going to explore every single room on the floor. I'm just going to find the staircase, so then we get more missions done as quickly as we can. But obviously I'll fight enemies as we go along, like monsters, to get levels up and stuff. But doing this is also going to boost our rank up as well, so hopefully we get to like a silver. I think the next rank after normal rank is silver rank. So yeah. And then it'll be gold rank, and so on and so on. I think I already mentioned what the highest rank in the game is, and that's a Lucario rank. I don't know how many points you need for that though. On my Game Boy Advanced version of the game, Red Rescue Team, I am Platinum rank now. And I just recently gained a Platinum rank. Because I haven't really been doing many missions on that file, actually. I've just been going into dungeons and trying to level up all my Pokemon to level 100. That's all I've been doing on that one. I've got all the friend areas and everything. There's just a few legendaries I need to get, and which is Jirachi and Regice. No, not Regice, Regirock and Mew. Those are the only legendaries in the game I have to get. I've got all the birds, I've got Deoxys, Lugia, Ho-Oh, all those Pokemon. I just need to get the last three. Regirock is not a hard Pokemon to get because you get Regice and Mt.Steel in the dungeon, you get Regirock in. It's just the fact that when I killed Regirock, he didn't want to join my team, but when I killed Regice and Mt.Steel, they did want to join my team. That's why I've missed out on getting Regirock. I could easily go get him now if I wanted to, but yeah, I've just been doing some other dungeons and trying to get my levels up on Pokemon. I've got Venusaur up to level 100, which was my starter. I haven't got my secondary partner from the start up to level 100. I think he's like level 60 something, which was a Cyndaquil, obviously now a Typhlosion. And the Pokemon that you get at the start, like starter Pokemon that you can get to choose from in this game, you can find them in later dungeons too. You can find Bulbasaur, Cyndaquil, Charmander, Squirtle, Skitty, you know, all those starter Pokemon, you can find them in later dungeons. So, did I say I wasn't going to go through every single room on the floors, but I think I've actually done that on every floor I've been through this dungeon so far. Just gone through every single room. I know, it's just that habit, I guess. Elekid really needs to be like level 14 to 15 before you go to Mt.Thunder as well, so, but Elekid's only level 10, so he'll get levels faster than what we will, I think. because Elekid is actually quite an easy Pokemon to raise. Alright, I was going to check that room because I knew that was only going to be one room up there anyway. And you never know, there could have been something useful in there, so... Okay, we're now on the 4th floor. Right, there's the staircase. Like I say, I'm not going to bother with any other rooms, I'm just going to go straight up there. Because we have to go quite a ways deep into this dungeon to finish off the mission. I mean, if it was like a mission that was based on floor 3 or something like that, then I would have actually explored all the rooms, because it wouldn't have taken me that long to get to the person who needs rescuing. But I do need money, that's something I do need, because we want to be buying more friend areas and stuff, so we can recruit some more Pokemon to the team. I didn't mean to do that, not double team. And yeah, this is the first recording of the episode, well, the first recording of the episode, what? No, the first recording I'm doing today. I didn't start off doing Space Station, because I'm going to be recording 2 episodes of these today, and I want to make sure that I get 2 episodes of these recorded today, because I'm only recording 1 episode of Space Station, which will be the finale of the LP, which means then I have to think of something else to do afterwards, which I will probably announce at the end of the video. I'm not gonna, well, not this video, the video of Space Station, yeah, that's when I'll announce the next LP, or possible next LPs, and then I'll choose one over the weekend, and I'll start recording it on Sunday, as usual. So yeah, I'll get you guys updated on that at the end of the LP, which I will record after I've done this. Alright, we're almost there now, we're on the 7th floor, so you just got to go up here. And this is the final floor of the dungeon. Even though we're not supposed to go up under the staircase, we're supposed to be trying to find the Pokemon who's lost. Dude, if I was lost in a dungeon, I'd scream from the top of my voice to see if there was anybody who was able to rescue me. I'll be like, damn it, help me now! Get over here! I need rescuing! Alright, it must be in this last room over here then. Yeah, it would always be the last room you check. That's why I always find that happens to me when I'm playing Red Rescue Team on the Game Boy. Like, I look in through every single room on the floor, and it turns out that the last room I look in is where the person needs rescuing. Alright, so it's a battle toy. And we're gonna leave, yep. We didn't get a level from it, but at least we got some experience points, that's all that really matters. I'm not going back to Silent Chasm because that place is quite tough. Oh, got Max Elixir as well, that's definitely going to be deposited off into the storage. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it night and get some rest. Yes, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good sleep. Alright, so yeah, we're going to deposit the stuff off that we got from that mission into the storage. I don't know how much money I have on me at the moment. Let me see, 542. Most friend areas usually cost about 500 or 300 Poké Dollars, so I'm not going to go ahead and buy a friend area now. We'll see how much money we get from the next rescue mission we do. Okay, so let's store items. Well, actually that escape orb can go into storage as well. Max Elixir and Reviver Seed can go in there too. Well, we really don't have that much stuff on us, do we? Yeah, I'm going to store the Gravel Rock as well. Okay, just don't need that. And that's all we need in our inventory for now anyway. Okay, so I'm going to check and see what's on for sale. Bunch of Reviver Seeds, 3 Reviver Seeds in fact, and 2 Orange Berries, 2 Sleep Seeds, and 1 Apple. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my money on that. Alright, so let's go get a Elekid from the friend area, and we'll go see what missions we have available. No, dude, you're pressing the wrong buttons. Stop screwing it up. I would also like to boost up the Pokemon's IQ, but I didn't come across any gummies in that dungeon, so Because every Pokemon I want to get is up to the highest IQ. I want to get every single Pokemon up to the highest IQ. Because you can get EXP a lot easier. There's like this technique or ability that you can learn, I think, that gives you much more EXP from killing monsters. I think. We've only got Thunderwave Cave, Sinister Woods, and screw it, we'll do Sinister Woods. Because you'll probably get more money in there anyway, and better items than what you would if you went through Thunderwave Cave, and better experience altogether. So even though it's a long dungeon, and we got to go to floor 7 to get to the actual person we need to rescue, that's going to be kind of a long trip. Very long trip. Oh well, if we find the staircases fast enough, it will make the journey a lot more shorter to get to him. Oh, there's a gummy, speaking of which. Alright, okay. Give that to Pikachu. Yeah, he didn't seem to like it. He didn't like the gummy. Yeah, I think electric types only get better IQ from eating yellow gummies, which is kind of obvious, really, because electric resembles yellow. Go away, Oddish. Get out of here. Actually, there are some Pokemon in this dungeon I could do with recruiting as well. I didn't manage to recruit a Shroomish, so... Yeah, because he died when I went to fight Gengar. I did actually recruit one on the way out, off screen, in the... like 2 episodes ago, I think? Yeah, 2 episodes ago I recruited a Shroomish, but I didn't allow it to the... Well, I did allow it to join the team that just died against the battle against Gengar, and that's why we don't have a Shroomish in storage in the friend area. Stop using Double Team. Why do I think that where Double Team is placed is where Quick Attack is placed? That's probably because of where it was before I actually added Double Team to the move set that Pikachu now has. Sunflora used growth. Sunflora used Viagra. Her stigma has now increased by 5,000 points. Alright. Yeah, there's another gummy, so I'm going to use this. Oh, why do I have a plain seed? That's bogus, I don't want that in there. I'm just going to eat it. Screw it. So that's clogging up inventory space, and a plain seed is a useless seed. Because it doesn't give you anything. And it just clogs up your inventory. I think we can recruit a Sentret, but I'm not sure what their recruitment rate is. Because I'm pretty sure we have the friend area for one of those. It's the Wild Plains where Rattata is, I think. Oh no, it's not. No. I know where Sentret gets recruited. Yeah, we don't have the friend area for Sentret. I thought we did. Which is kind of weird, because the Sentret's friend area is actually where electric type Pokemon hang out. So yeah, that's a bit weird. Don't know why a Sentret's friend area is where a bunch of electric Pokemon hang out. I'm going to kill this Cascoon for experience points. That's the point. How is everyone doing on EXP? 2,277, 1,847, and 1,085. Yeah. Alright, well that's not bad. Lekid's going to be the first up to get his next level, and then it will be Bulbasaur, and then it will be me. So Bulbasaur is surpassing me in levels now. He's going to gain a level before I do. This will be level 16. I want to kill as many of those Sunfloras as I can, but I don't know if they actually appear this deep in the dungeon. Because they give 119 EXP, and that's the best EXP in the dungeon. Which is weird, because most dungeons, the EXP gets higher as you go through the dungeon, but some floras start appearing on, like, the second floor of the dungeon, and that's the Pokemon that gives out the most EXP in this whole entire dungeon, because there's no Pokemon in here that gives higher than 100 EXP other than Sunflora, which is strange. Go on, Bulbasaur, use Tackle. Never mind, you're just going to stand there like a lemon. Idly stand there. Well, you know what I was actually thinking in my head? I was thinking, wouldn't it be weird if Cascoon gave higher EXP than a Silcoon? And it does. A Cascoon gives 61 EXP and a Silcoon gives 59. They're basically the same Pokemon, they have no difference. Unless a Silcoon is weaker than a Cascoon, I honestly don't know. But a Silcoon evolves into the better Pokemon, in my opinion. It evolves into a Beautifly. Whereas a Cascoon evolves into a Dustox, which is an ugly Pokemon if you ask me. Yeah. It's like Beauty and the Beast. Dustox being the Beast and Beautifly being the Beauty, I guess. I guess so. Alright, where's a Pokemon? Here we are on the destination floor. So whatever you do, don't make sure you don't go up the next flight of stairs. Because if you go up the next flight of stairs, you have to redo the whole dungeon again, and I've done that many times before. Sometimes I don't pay attention to the notification that says, oh yeah, this is the destination floor where the Pokemon needs to be rescued. And then I go through the floor and find the staircase, not taking a blind bit of notice that the Pokemon on the floor that I'm at is where it needs rescuing. So I just go to the next floor and then realise I have to do the whole dungeon again. I'm like, oh, you stupid doofus. Yes, Wurmple was found. Use the rescue team badge to save Wurmple. Alright, okay. You come back with me, my jungle friend. Yeah, I do want to leave. Well, we haven't gained a level yet, but we must be close, I think. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's your reward. A promised Sky Gummy. Was that it? Sky Gummy? Oh, well, no, we gained our next rank. So we are now, went up from the normal rank to the bronze rank. Yeah, then after the bronze rank it's the silver rank, and then after the silver rank it's the gold rank. After gold it's platinum. Well, I don't know what's after platinum though. I have no idea. I know there's actually quite a few ranks you need to get to before you reach Lucario rank. Which means you got to do a hell of a load of missions. Right, I think we're going to do one more rescue mission and then I'll end off the episode. Alright, so we're going to go get Elekid out again. Yeah, I think we'll do a short mission. Try and find the shortest one that we can do, and then then I'll start recording the next one, which will continue on doing some more rescue missions. I'm actually going to... Well, I'm not going to deposit off that Sky Gummy because there's no point, because I'll probably use it when I go to the next dungeon. Alright. Shortest one would be Tiny Woods B2F. Yeah, why not? We'll do this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get our next level in the next episode. Yeah, I did bring Elekid on my team, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Alright, cool. I know this dungeon doesn't give much EXP, but it still counts towards your next level, so and we don't really have that much EXP until we gain our next level, so it doesn't really matter. And I am going to explore every single room in this dungeon until we get to Pokemon that needs rescuing, because there aren't really that many rooms on each floor in this dungeon anyway, because it's a starting dungeon. That's if we come across any Pokemon. I mean, that's the first Pokemon I came across in this dungeon, one Wurmple. Wow, this place is very desolate then, isn't it? Oh, 2 Pidgeys. Well, that's definitely upping up the game now, isn't it? Yep. Upping up the game with action-packed madness. My life is being absorbed by a flower. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Something just happened. Never mind. Right, okay, I'm back. Alright, so this is the floor where the Pokemon is that we need to rescue, and I imagine he's all the way down here in this room, which will be the last room of the floor, I bet you. And here it is. Alright, okay, so let's speak to Ladybur and have him rescued. I don't know what I'm going to get for this. I don't know if I checked the bulletin board to see what items we get from it, but at least we get some rescue points towards our rescue team. Thank you for rescuing me. Here's your reward, 100 Pokédollars. Well, I do need money, so that's quite cool. And it's a pretty easy mission too. Alright, see you tomorrow. Okay, so now I guess I'll end off the episode here, and I'll continue on the next episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, we shall do some more missions and get some levels, hopefully, in the next episode. I'll also buy some new friend areas, because, yeah, we have 1,524 Pokédollars to spend. So, yeah, that'll all happen in the next episode. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care, everybody, see you on the next video, and goodbye.